You don't say it out loud. You don't sit there and think, I hate my life, because that would be too direct, too honest. So you soften it. I'm just tired. I need a break. Things will get better. But underneath all of that, there's something else. A quiet discomfort. A feeling that something is wrong. Not dramatically, subtly. Like your life doesn't fully fit you. Like you're living something that isn't really yours. And you feel it in moments. When you're alone. When everything slows down. When there's nothing to distract you. That's when it surfaces. Not loud, but clear. This isn't it. And then you push it away. You scroll. You watch something. You distract yourself. Because sitting with that feeling is uncomfortable. It forces you to ask a question you don't want to answer. Why? Why does your life feel off? Why does everything feel slightly empty, even when things are fine? Why does nothing feel fully satisfying? You already know the answer. You just don't want to say it. Because it points back to you. Not your situation, not your circumstances, your choices. That's the uncomfortable truth. You didn't end up here by accident. You built this. Not intentionally, but through patterns, through repeated decisions, through everything you avoided. And now, you're living inside the result. That's why it feels wrong. Because it doesn't match what you actually want. It matches what you consistently chose. And those are not the same. You chose comfort. You chose delay. You chose distraction. Over and over again. And now your life reflects that. Not your potential, your behavior. That's the disconnect. You know you could be more, but your actions say otherwise. In that gap, it creates tension, a constant low-level dissatisfaction. Because deep down, you know you're not living up to yourself. And that awareness doesn't motivate you. It drains you. Because now, every day feels off. Not bad enough to force change, but not good enough to feel fulfilled. That's the worst place to be, because you stay there. You adapt to it. You normalize it. You tell yourself, it's fine, but it's not. And you know it. That's why distractions feel so good, because they temporarily remove that feeling. They give you an escape from your own awareness. But the moment they're gone, it comes back. Stronger, clearer, more uncomfortable. This isn't it. And every time you ignore that voice, you make the problem worse. Not visibly, internally. You lose alignment between what you want and what you do. And that misalignment is exhausting. That's why you feel tired. Not because you're doing too much, because you're doing things that don't match you. Or worse, you're not doing what does. That creates friction. Constant internal resistance. A feeling of being stuck, even when nothing is physically stopping you. Because the problem isn't external, it's internal. You've built a life that doesn't reflect who you are, and now you're forced to live inside it. That's where the frustration comes from. Not from what you have, from what you're not doing, from what you're avoiding. from what you keep delaying. And until that changes, this feeling won't go away. Not with time, not with rest, not with distraction. Because the problem isn't temporary, it's structural. It's built into your daily choices, and those choices haven't changed. So your life hasn't either. That's the reality. You don't hate your life. You hate the fact that you created it this way, that you had control and didn't use it, that you knew better and still didn't act. That's what hurts. Not failure, awareness. Because now, you can't pretend anymore. You see it clearly. You feel it daily. You know something needs to change. But knowing isn't enough. It never was. Because you've known this for a while. You just haven't done anything about it. And that's the loop. Awareness without action. Clarity without movement. Truth without change. And it keeps repeating until something breaks it. Not motivation, not inspiration. Honesty with yourself about what you're doing, about what you're avoiding, about why your life feels the way it does. Because until you face that, you'll keep living like this, half aware, half satisfied, half alive, and calling it normal. But it's not. It's just familiar. And familiar feels safe, even when it's slowly destroying you. That's the truth you avoid. And until you stop avoiding it, nothing changes.